Season 1 of Dark Matter ended with Jason, Daniela, and Charlie escaping the chaos of the multiverse and finding a new world where they could live together. 7 months later, they have built a quiet life under new identities. But their peace doesn't last. Another version of Jason finds them, forcing the family to run again. At the same time, Ryan finds Amanda, Leighton begins learning how to control the box, and a mysterious investigator named MacNamara starts collecting the bodies of other Jasons. This episode shows that escaping to another reality doesn't mean escaping the consequences of your choices. The episode begins in Chicago, where 13 dead men have been discovered. They all look like Jason and have identical DNA, fingerprints, and blood type. The authorities obviously can't explain how this is possible, so MacNamara initially believes the bodies could be connected to an advanced cloning operation. MacNamara isn't a normal police officer or FBI agent, but he has enough power to take control of the investigation. He also has 2 surviving Jasons in his custody. This immediately creates a new threat for the season. MacNamara doesn't understand the box yet, but he has already discovered its consequences and is getting dangerously close to the truth. The scene also shows how large Jason's problem has become. What started as one man's attempt to find his family has created multiple versions of him across different realities. Now those versions are leaving evidence behind, and someone is trying to understand why. We then return to Jason, Daniela, and Charlie, who have spent 7 months building a new life. They have changed their identities, found a home, and created a routine. This is important because they aren't simply hiding anymore. They have actually started living. Jason and Daniela even create a private safe word: patience. This becomes much more important when another Jason arrives. In a reality where countless versions of Jason exist, appearance is no longer enough to prove someone's identity. Daniela needs something only her Jason should know. The safe word therefore represents trust. The box has changed their relationship because Daniela can no longer look at Jason and automatically know who he is. When another Jason finds Daniela alone, that fear becomes real. The disturbing part is that he genuinely believes Daniela is his wife. He remembers their marriage, Charlie, and the death of Max. His memories are real because he actually lived those experiences in another reality. This creates one of the episode's biggest questions. If 2 versions of the same person remember the same relationship, who has the right to that life? The other Jason believes Jason too stole his family, while Daniela sees him as someone trying to take away the family she chose. From his perspective, he's returning home. From hers, a stranger has entered her house and refuses to leave. Daniela eventually shoots him after he refuses to accept her decision. The scene shows how different Daniela has become. In Season 1, she was often caught in the consequences of Jason's choices. Now she has to make an impossible choice herself, and she decides to protect the life she has built. When the real Jason returns, Daniela can't immediately know whether he's actually her husband. She points the gun at him and asks for their safe word. When he answers, patience, she knows he's the Jason she has been living with. Jason and Daniela decide to bury the dead Jason and continue their lives. But Officer Jay Stringer arrives while Jason is digging the grave. The dead Jason's vehicle and information about the family's new identity have already attracted attention. Jason tries to explain the hole by saying he's burying a dead dog, but Stringer becomes suspicious. Daniela helps Jason overpower him, leaving the family with no choice but to leave. The grave represents their attempt to bury the past. Even after changing their names and moving to another universe, the consequences of the box continue to follow them. Charlie is especially angry because he has finally built a normal life. He has school, friends, and a home, and now his parents are asking him to leave again. His reaction highlights something Jason and Daniela sometimes forget. Surviving isn't the same as living. Ryan's storyline gives us another perspective on identity. He finally finds Amanda in the peaceful reality where Jason left her. He also discovers that the version of Ryan who originally belonged in this world died 10 years earlier. Ryan eventually tells Camilla, his sister, the truth about where he came from, and she accepts him. This is different from what happened with the other Jason. Ryan doesn't simply take over another person's life without explanation. He tells Camilla the truth and allows her to decide whether she accepts him. This suggests that identity isn't only about DNA or memories. It's also about the relationships we build and the choices we make. Ryan has also recreated the compound needed to use the box, calling his version Lilac Wings. But the box itself has been moved because people in this reality thought it was an art installation. Ryan now worries that moving it may have damaged its connection to whatever allows it to function. Leighton has spent months traveling through different realities and has discovered that his mental state affects where he ends up. To improve his control, he finds another version of himself who teaches meditation. This is another interesting use of the multiverse. While the Jasons see their alternate versions as threats, Leighton sees his as a teacher. He's using another version of himself to understand himself better. But Leighton's goals are also becoming more dangerous. He believes the box is the most powerful thing ever created and wants to use it to do good across different realities. The problem is that someone has to decide what good means. This connects to Jason's mistake in Season 1. Jason believed another reality could give him a better life. Leighton now seems to believe the box can give people better worlds. Both ideas come from the same belief that reality can be improved if you have enough control over it. After being forced to leave their home again, Jason finally understands Charlie's point. They can't keep running to new realities forever. There will always be another Jason, another problem, or another unexpected consequence. Jason therefore proposes that they find one final world and destroy the box. This is a major change for him. In Season 1, the box was the thing Jason needed because it allowed him to find Daniela. Now he is willing to give it up because he has finally found her. There's also a deeper meaning to this decision. Jason has spent so much time searching for the perfect version of his life that he has never been able to simply accept one. Destroying the box means giving up endless possibilities and choosing one imperfect life. The show is essentially asking whether having unlimited choices actually makes us happier. The family's search doesn't go smoothly. One advanced reality recognizes Jason and Daniela immediately, revealing that Jason is an important scientist there. They leave before their presence creates another problem. They then find another peaceful-looking world, but Jason immediately recognizes it. This is the same world where he left Amanda earlier, and returning there brings back the connection he developed with her during his time in that reality. Jason knows that staying there would not be fair to Daniela or to the life they are trying to build, so he quietly tells her that this world will not work for them. This moment also shows that Jason's past choices still affect him. Even though he has chosen Daniela and wants to protect his family, he can't simply erase the relationships and experiences he formed in other realities. The first episode of Season 2 shows that Jason and his family still cannot escape the consequences of the box. Their peaceful life is destroyed by another Jason, while MacNamara, Ryan, and Leighton begin dealing with their own sides of the multiverse. The episode explores identity, choice, and the search for a perfect life. Jason is starting to realize that endless possibilities don't guarantee happiness. He now wants to find one final home for his family and destroy the box, but finding that home may be harder than he expects. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.